protecting the world's culture and the role of museums. For many hundreds of years, people have been taking cultural artifacts from foreign countries and keeping them in their own national museums. These objects, which are often items of great value, have been bought, sold, stolen, and found for a variety of reasons connected with war, explore, exploration, exploration, science, and scientific discovery, but the question of ownership still remains. The ownership argument has two well-defined sides, one of which concerns resources and the other cultural heritage. Those who claim museums have a role to play state that objects can be better protected and conserved by well-funded museums in developed countries than in the countries of origin, and that they should be allowed to keep objects obtained from abroad. As archaeologist Irene Havers argues, these museums have the finance and the academic expertise to ensure that ancient objects are preserved for future generations. In addition, the major world museums are generally located in capital cities, which attract a vast number of tourists. Even if people are not regular museum attendees, tourists will often visit famous museums as a part of a sightseeing trip. This enables museums to generate income in order to maintain their collections. The opposing viewer argues that it is important for nations to own their cultural heritage, and that museums should return foreign artifacts to the country of origin so that their citizens can learn from them. As Dr. Phillips from Caledonian University notes, having cultural artifacts in national museums is an excellent way to promote learning about history, and national identity. He believes that museums have a duty to return objects to their country of origins in order to allow research to be contained within a culture. He argues that foreign researchers may sometimes miss something important because they are studying objects from a culture which they are not part of. However, Irene Havers asserts that many objects are so old and important that they should only be handled by experienced experts. As she states, the value of these objects is immense, and museum experts have a responsibility to ensure their care. In conclusion, this argument is likely to continue for some time as it encompasses a range of complex, interconnected issues including tourism, academic research, identity, and international relations.